Man. All right. Testing. Testing. Hopefully sound's coming through. All right. Looks like we're good. Get a little closer so that doesn't look as dark. All right. So, hello everyone. Little bit of a grimmer game to spotlight for today. Especially given what's kind of going on in the world right now, specifically with Ukraine. So this War of Mine is a game that is made by 11-Bit Studios. They are a independent studio out in Poland, which happens to be neighboring Ukraine. And what they did when everything was kind of going down was that for a time, they were donating 100% of their proceeds towards non-for-profits to help with the Ukrainian war effort. And while I'm certainly not one to kind of get myself deep into any sort of political conversation, especially given how a lot of people like to kind of take that and run with it. I also understand that in plenty of cases, especially what's going on right now, you can't really ignore this sort of thing. So because I wanted to basically kind of support 11-Bit Studios and kind of their efforts to, donate the proceeds, I did get this game. I got the complete edition on Switch. I also already have it on Steam as well. There is also a version on PS4, but I'm not sure if that's like a complete version or not. So basically, there's like your standard classic mode, and then there's also the stories modes to where you could choose whatever episode for like specific stories, or you basically go in like a classic survivor mode sort of deal. You could even create your own scenario as well. So I already kind of started one just to kind of try out and understand the basics of the game a little bit. But I feel like I'm going to start that scenario over. So, and let's see. Okay, so there's Anniversary Edition. I think I'll just start with kind of... Because, yeah, I think I had this trio to start out with, Pavale, Bruno, and Marco. I have a couple of other them locked. So I'm probably going to start this scenario over with these three. So yeah, I don't mind losing my current progress. So what set this game to be really different is that you're not a soldier. You don't have, or even a retired soldier, or have any sort of military experience. You're not like a superhero or anything like that. You're basically playing as ordinary people, trying to survive in a war zone. That's basically the premise of this game, and it kind of serves as a reminder of what people in various countries, not just Ukraine, but in like a lot of a lot of countries, in varying degrees of basically a look on their day to day. So yeah. So we're starting with, how long has this siege lasted? It's hard to say when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work. There's a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends, so when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavale while scavenging for supplies. He used to be Porowen's I don't know how to pronounce that. Porowen's star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war. So they teamed up, hoping for the best. Okay. So yeah, your situation is kind of generated a little bit at random here. Okay, and you kind of get a little bit of a bio on kind of what's going on. Before this whole mess began, I lived with my wife and son in the better part of the city. I haven't seen them in a long time. I hope they are okay. I'm not doing so well, as you can see. Who needs football players during war? Nobody cares about sports when every day can be their last. So I scavenged the ruins like everyone else, hoping for the best. And he's a fast runner, but he's currently slightly wounded. Alright, we got Bruno, who is a good cook. He also smokes. Before the war, I used to own a restaurant. I even had my own TV show, Bruno's Cuisine. I'm sure you've seen it. I visited beautiful places where I was filmed cooking exquisite dishes. All of that seems of no importance now, don't you think? Nowadays, you're lucky if you can get your hands on some canned meat or a bag of rice. And who knows how long this war is going to last. Alright, and then we got Marco, who is a skilled scavenger. I thought I'd been through hell before. I'm a fireman. I've endured blazing buildings to save lives more times than I care to remember. But back then, I had people teamed up against a common foe. Namely, the fire. Nowadays, your former neighbor can kill you because your grandparents spoke a different language than his. This is true hell on Earth. Okay, so... Alright, so... Basically, what we're going to do... is, yeah, and with each day you kind of have a bit of a set time on how you're going to go about stuff. So... Okay, and here's kind of the basic thoughts on the things that we have. Our shelter is one depressingly ugly ruin. We should do something about it. We only have one chair, we lack beds, and we have to sleep on the floor. It's hard to get a good night's sleep on hard, cold concrete, and the condition of those who are sick or wounded may drastically worsen. We don't have a radio, we don't know what's going on in the city, we really miss books. A good book would help us forget about the horrors of war. Staying here is slightly better than living on the streets. We lack cigarettes. We have breaches in the walls, our shelter is not safe, and we have to constantly be on guard. So yeah. That's basically the situation we're starting out in. So I think our first order of business is to see what we can access in our shelter first. I honestly thought at first when they mentioned that if only they had a shovel, we should get like a shovel or something first, and I ended up kind of delaying some things needlessly because of that. So I'm gonna do as much as I can with the time that I given on the first day, and then I'll send Marco out to get some stuff. especially to see if I could get anything that could help. That I could get anything to help. In terms of sickness or wounds. Okay, so we cleared that area. Oh. Okay, so we need tools in order to force the lock open. And while he's doing that, I could also kind of check to see how... Okay, we got some stuff. So, electric parts, clean water, and various mechanical parts. Can easily get rid of the loose planks. Okay, we got some food and we got some herbs. Okay, we have a lockpick. Some books. Oh, okay. We're gonna need another lockpick. The thing that I often get tripped up with is going, like, because it's also kind of three-dimensional, but you're still looking at it through a 2D perspective. Actually, yeah, you should probably rest. Actually, is there anything that we can make right away? Okay, yes, we can make a bed. Okay, so it's nighttime. He's slightly sick, so Marco should sleep in bed. Marco should definitely scavenge, and let's see, Prevailic guard. So yeah, we probably need to we need to kind of start looking for stuff. Okay, so we have our choice between an abandoned cottage, a ruined villa, or a quiet house. Okay, so I'd say let's start close with the abandoned cottage. Okay, we don't really have anything to kind of take with us. The looters must have been in a hurry. There's lots of stuff left. Kind of need to be careful of anybody that's here. Kind of start low. You can only take so much stuff back with you at any given time, so you gotta be careful on what you're filling. What you're filling your backpack with. Okay, there's coffee. There's roll-up cigarettes. Okay. Cause yeah, I wanna... Food and meds are kind of the priority, so we got food. We're already starting to kind of run out of space here. And of course, you also got to be careful when going to certain places because there's always the chance that you run into someone. Potentially someone that has a weapon. So yeah, this is pretty much a situation that, you know, we can only hope that we would never have to experience. Because usually when it comes to games that involve a apocalyptic or rundown situation, it's usually in terms of like a zombie outbreak or or an alien invasion, or, you know, the aftermath of a nuclear fallout. Very rarely does it go into stuff that, you know, people can actually experience, even to this day, which is basically, you know, One day you're just living your life out as normal, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in an active war zone. Um, okay, I think we've taken the most of what we can here. Alright, managed to make it safely back. Alright, the night was calm. Marco has been searching for a surprise and brought back some interesting things. Alright, so yeah, there is a good chance that you're the people that are staying behind are encountering looters. Okay, Marco is currently hungry and tighter. He's hungry, slightly sick and recovering. Hungry, slightly woody. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we can make. Okay, we're definitely going to need a working stove. Okay. Okay, so we at least have a bartering item in terms of jewelry. Okay, so what can I have Marco work on? Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any bandages yet, and we can't make a bed. But we can make a radio. Where should we put the radio? Okay. No, you're slightly sick, but... let's kind of get going here. Yep. Yes, I know you could use a rest. I'm trying to get you to the bed. Alright. Let's make some food. Everybody eat up. No, food first, then we can rest. Okay. Eh. Oh, yeah, we don't want to burn books. Alright, let's listen to the radio. Okay, the rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure could comply, could result to death. Despite desperate counterattacks by the rebels trying to lift the siege of Perosion, the city remains cut off. Government forces do not allow any aid to reach the city, claiming it would end up in rebel hands. The upcoming day should still be nice and warm. Perfect for a stroll in the park. Not exactly a good time for that. Alright, so we're gonna need a lot more stuff in the coming day. Cause yeah, we have coffee. Yeah, we don't have enough to make an approved workshop. Alright, so we got like 30%, 2% of the abandoned village, of the abandoned cottage. The ruined villa is next. There's a good chance people are in the ruined villa. There is a supermarket, but caution is advised. Okay, and there's a shelled school. Might be best. Okay, Marco does need to scavenge. I'm gonna break for the restroom real quick, so I'll be back. Of course, people are leaving spam messages on YouTube. Figures. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so... Yeah, even though Marco's tired, we gotta scavenge for more stuff. Gonna try to get Pavale and Bruno to sleep a little bit, so we're gonna go to the shelled school. We're gonna need quite a bit of stuff, so... Fortunately, not gonna be really in a position to barter. Gonna save some of the bartering stuff. Yeah, we are going to need stores boarded up. Yeah, and you can like hear the shelling too. Wait, did I miss something under here? Try to find beds. Do have a bit of food. I mean, yeah, this is really tense. And again, as I mentioned, this is a reality for many a people in quite a number of countries. I mean, I know a lot of our attention to this situation has been recently brought about, again, by the situation over in Ukraine, but for some, this has kind of always been this way. It is really disheartening to see that, yeah, that people, you know, ordinary people have to resort to stuff like this due to factors out of their own control. And I think this game does a good job of really highlighting that. And it's sad that it takes, like, various forms of media to remind us that this is still very much a real thing. I could definitely imagine a lot of people definitely would be scared out of their minds. That's for sure. I mean, the last location we visited, you know, basically it used to be, you know, a house inhabited by, you know, a dad and his daughters, and then, you know, they got robbed and the daughters ended up dying, and even though the dad, you know, was able to kill off the robbers, you know, it just left him very heartbroken and alone, and he decided to leave his house and take his chances. This game definitely has a very raw message that a lot of people need to pay attention to. And that's something that various forms of media, especially gaming, have, you know, have something that, you know, various news outlets, you know, just simply can't do. It's just, it gets people kind of in that kind of visualizing in that situation. I don't have a saw blade. Yeah, there's someone in here. Okay. I was gonna say, do I risk an encounter? Yeah, I think, yeah, especially as we go in further, we're probably gonna have to make more desperate, desperate decisions. Okay, I think we're gonna have to kind of cut our... Yeah, we're gonna have to head on back. Alright, day 3. Yeah, we've been raided. Someone tried to rob us. They were a couple of scavengers, so they didn't do much harm. Too bad we had no weapons. None of us were wounded, but the attackers walked off with many valuable things. We should put more people on guard, so we lost some water, fuel, and food. Okay, Bruno is better now. Still hungry. Okay, yeah, Preval slept poorly. He's... Okay, he's recovering a little bit. Fortunately, Marco is very tired, so let's kind of have you on the chair for a bit. He's still hungry, so... It's up to Marco to kind of build stuff. I'll make tools such as shovels for clearing rubble, crowbars for breaking doors, and knives for self-defense. Later we can use. Okay. So yeah, let's make another bed. Okay, fortunately our shelter is a place where we can get some respite from more. We only have one chair, we have one bed, but we could use more. It's hard to get a good night's sleep on hard, cold concrete. We made a radio and we like listening to it. We really miss books. A good book can help us. Cigarettes consumed per day, 3. We have breaches in the wall, our shelter is not safe, and we have to constantly be on guard. I mean, I have books. Oh, but we might have to use them for fuel. So yeah, since we didn't really get any food, we're already kinda struggling a little bit. Hungry, slightly very tired. Open up, I brought something for barter. Okay. Bruno, you have some energy, so... Okay. Okay, bandages, that's good. Canned food. You can have it for almost nothing. Quite. You gotta be kidding me. Show me some more. Oh man, stingy. Really? Ow. All right. All right, Bruno's good. All right, making a chair. What else can I make? Make some more fuel. mean, already I'm kind of doing better. Then we have chairs, but we can use an armchair. We have beds, and we can sleep in decent conditions. If someone gets sick or wounded, they'll place a rest for me to room like this. Anything else we can dig up? Okay, what's on the radio? Listening to Radio Grogan, regret to announce our colleague Joran died this morning, shot by a sniper on his way to work. He will be missed. Despite this, by trying to see towards city. Okay, and I think I had a couple of keys of... Yeah. Yeah, I think we've pretty much, aside from the upper floor that we still need the lockpick for, I think we've exhausted a lot of our... Okay, so we still need more to improve their workshop. Yeah, that probably would not be a bad idea. Okay, so we did 70% of the shelled school and 32% of the abandoned cottage. I think Bruno should guard. Sleeping bed. Sleeping bed. We're gonna stay for today. Okay, night is calm. We're lucky it's not cold in here. All this shelling, sniper fire, and lack of supplies make you want to hide away, sit down, and cry, but we cannot let them crush our spirit. We have to show them that they cannot take away our dignity. It's difficult here, but how? You know how we did it on the street? Okay, still recovering from wounds. Everybody's hungry. Everybody's hungry. Okay, crowbar, lockpick, shovel, and knife. Fortunately, we have nothing to make them with. Okay, Bruno is kind of tired for the time being. Okay, what are... You're the first person who's opened the door. Thank you so much. My brother was shot by a sniper. Please help me carry him home or he'll die. There's no time to lose. Gets tough. People should stick together. Glad we could help our wounded neighbor. But I'm glad we did it. At last, something good happened. Not very filling, but it's food. Make some more fuel. Mass graves were discovered in the town of Glaravia. The military security guard denies reports until the end of investigation. It's cool outside with clouds, possibly rainfall. Okay, so he has enough sleep. Well, there isn't really much we can do aside from ending the day. Gonna guard. Alright, day 5. Hopefully Marco came back. Yes, of course, they stole from us. But Bruno at least returned. Very hungry, slightly hungry. Bruno is very tired. Okay, this is where we kind of are starting to get a little trouble. Gonna have to do something a little bit. Okay, I think we're gonna have to hit the supermarket. First off, you need to sleep. Marco needs to scavenge. Let's have Bruno guard. So yeah, we're gonna have to take a little bit of a more risky route. We really need food and bandages. Okay, yeah, we're not alone here. Yeah. That didn't work out too well. Yep. Okay, we're gonna have to try the supermarket again. Just had a case of really bad luck, and it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna risk one of my guys getting. Okay. I think that's the most I could take. Alright, we got stuff. Alright, day 7. No, Pravale is pretty darn hungry. Yeah, unfortunately, everyone's very hungry. Pravale is probably in the best shape, so he's probably gonna have to go out and scavenge. Okay, what can we make? Okay, lockpicks. Make a couple of these. Because I think there's at least one that we need to open upstairs. But yeah, it's like only 7 days and already we're kind of in some deep trouble. You know, I tried to borrow some bandages and that jerk wanted to upsell me. I mean, I know he's trying to survive too, but it's like I was bartering with like 2 pieces of jewelry. But then again, I guess in that situation, jewelry's I think pretty much worthless. So yeah, with some of the areas are kind of bearing less and less fruit. We're probably gonna have to get a little on the desperate side. Everyone's really hungry. Man, I'm using these two lockpicks just for the stuff up here. Yeah, I know, we're lucky it is not cold in here. Alright, well, at least we have some medicine. Can we even grow vegetables out here? Right now we can only make fuel. Okay, we need to... Okay... Folly's gonna need to scavenge. Okay, we're gonna have to try to visit the food again. Not the food, the school again. we're at day 8, and oh man, we are still not doing good with food. As it's the Warren Shores, someone came at night to. Yeah, all 3 of our guys are not looking so good. Alright, well, this is the last area we got inside the house. Everything else, I think we're gonna have to scavenge. But yeah, it's like already, it's like 8 days. Things are already pretty dire. I know it's very off-putting that I'm playing this and I still have the Kirby and the Forgotten Land thumbnail on it. For YouTube, I should stress. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna have to get a little bit desperate. Let's go to the ruined villa. We're unfortunately gonna have to steal from people that are still living there. Oh crap, we've been spotted. Oh shit. Yeah, made a little bit too much noise there. And my stream is starting to drop like crazy. Uh-oh. My stream wouldn't got disconnected. Hello? Yeah. Is it back? Is it back? Okay. Got it back. Alright. Yeah, my stream died just right as I got someone killed. Bruno looks like something must be troubling him. Bruno is starving. We must get him some food. Yeah. We're getting a little kind of screwed now. No audio. Okay, let me check. I'm getting audio on YouTube. Let me check. Let me check Twitch. Let me get my microphone. Yeah, it's still on there. Well, that's unfortunate. I maybe try refreshing it. Someone's at the door. Yeah, we're gonna really need food. Okay. Still very hungry. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm being called. I'm being called to help something over at home. So I am going to have to wrap things up. I think I ended up kind of screwing myself sooner than what I did last time. This game can be pretty tricky, but then again, actually experiencing it will be a lot harder. So I do plan on doing a couple of more one-offs, including hopefully something for March 10th, which is Mario Day. But aside from that, yeah, I hope at least everyone can have as good of a day as they possibly can. I know in certain parts of the world it's really, really difficult. Heck, even in certain parts of, the US, it's really, really difficult. But I do hope that the situation in Ukraine definitely improves soon. Probably won't be for a while, so all we can do now is hope. And again, props to 11-Bit Studios for both the game. They also actually sponsor a charity called what's the charity's name? War Child. Yes, the charity's name is called War Child. So yeah, that's something that they've been supporting even in as close to normal times as we possibly can. So yeah, with all that said, I hope everyone can have themselves as good of a day as they possibly can. Until the next stream, where probably be doing a bit more lighthearted content as far as one-offs go, and then we'll proceed with the next series in question. This is definitely a game that is worth checking out, even if it is a little hard to digest, especially given the very serious subject matter. And I'm not sure if they're still doing the charity over to Ukraine, but they are still doing a charity in regards to War Child. So yeah, with all of that said, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful day and take care.